I'm Christopher Walken, and I want to talk to you about Quince clothing. It's great. Makes you feel good, look good. It's crazy. Yo, Quince is what's up. You guys watch my podcast. You see me in these nice khaki pants, that nice plain white tee, but not all plain white tees are the same. Sometimes they just feel good on your body. That's Quince. Quince.com/ more stories. A well-built wardrobe is about pieces that work together. They hold up over time. You don't want to get cheap clothes. That's what Quince does best. They make premium materials, thoughtful designs, everyday staples that feel easy to wear and easy to rely on, even as the weather shifts. It's crazy. Quince has the everyday essentials I love with quality that lasts. Cotton sweaters, organic cotton sweaters, not just cotton sweaters, organic. I'm telling you, Quince is what's up. I wear it all the time on the podcast. You can watch this on YouTube and see my handsome Quince clothing. When me and my wife fool around, I go to take my Quince clothing off. She goes, no, no, leave it on. Leave all your Quince clothing on. It turns me on. It makes me hot. Make your wife go wild by looking like the husband she always wanted to fix you up into. Refresh your wardrobe with Quince. Go to quince.com/more stories for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada too. That's Quince, Quince, quince.com/more stories, free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/more stories. Yeah. And while you're there, give them more cowbell.
K-pop demon hunters Haja Boy's breakfast meal and Huntrix meal have just dropped at McDonald's. They're calling this a battle for the fans. What do you say to that, Rumi?
It's not a battle. So glad the Saja Boys could take breakfast and give our meal the rest of the day.
It is an honor to share.
No, it's our honor.
It is our larger honor.
No, really. Stop.
You can really feel the respect in this battle. Pick a meal to pick a side.
At participating McDonald's while supplies last.
Zootopia 2 has come home to Disney+.
Let's go!
Get ready for a new case.
We're the greatest partners of all time!
New friends.
Gary the Snake.
And your last name?
The Snake.
Dream Team. Get new habitats.
Zootopia has a secret reptile population.
You can watch the record-breaking phenomenon at home. Zootopia 2, now available on Disney Plus, rated PG. And right now you can get Disney Plus and Hulu for just $4.99 a month for 3 months with a special limited time offer. Ends March 24th. After 3 months, plan auto renews at $12.99 a month. Terms apply.
Put your name on it. Just put your name on it. That's all I say. Be a man or a woman. Put your name on it.
Connor, the pride of West Forsyth High School. What, the Wolverines?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You loved high school. You're not like me. I hated it.
It wasn't easy, but it ended up being the best 4 years of my life.
Even better than being on a hit Netflix TV show, Love on the Spectrum. I would think now you got the accolades. People recognize you for the real you. High school really stands out for you, huh?
Yeah, it does.
What was your favorite thing to do in high school? Oh, and Connor's mom, Lisa, is here also.
Oh, hey, guys.
Yeah, I think we have a two-shot set up here, and Birdie's making an appearance. She wants to meet Coco.
We have to have you meet Coco. I'm getting my Pomeranian fix. Thank you.
The Wolverines, your high school.
Yeah.
Do you know there's other famous people other than you that went to West Forsyth High School? Do you know any of them besides yourself?
Wait, what?
Can't say that I do.
Rachel Kirkconnell, she won The Bachelor season 25.
Oh, wow.
Really?
How do you win The Bachelor? You just go on a bunch of dates?
Yeah, and like, do you win the man?
I don't know how that works.
I think, what, did they offer you the man or the money?
So our neighbor, Dr. Will, he won season two of Big Brother, but his wife, Erin Brody, was on for Love of Money, and she had to choose either, I think it was like $250,000 or the guy.
What'd she pick?
The money. She's smart.
Yeah.
So
I guess I can't be mad at her because if it were like a gender role reversal, that's probably what I would have done.
I would have done it too, because I can buy that person a cell phone or a walkie-talkie to talk to me. You can still go out with the person.
Yeah, you can still go. Yeah, that question's really more of a formality.
Yeah. Anybody that chooses the love over the money, I don't know.
Yeah, me neither.
Wait a minute. I'm a romantic. I would pick the love.
What's more romantic than taking the money and then buying something great for the person that just got?
So can I date him after?
Well, how can they keep you from dating
Yeah,
somebody?
they can't keep you. What are they going to do? Okay. All right.
Connor, also we have Rachel Kirkconnell, who won The Bachelor. Talia de la Peruta, who plays professional soccer for the Dutch team. I know you're a soccer guy.
These are your Wolverines? I didn't even know this.
Oh yeah, and then Dylan Fairchild and Oscar Delp.
Yep, we know them.
Do you know what they have in common? They both play for those Georgia Bulldogs, my friend.
Wow.
Move this a little closer.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you're good.
It's a little closer.
You have very long hands, so when you measure it, maybe it's too
long
far.
Okay, yeah. There you go.
Do you like to travel?
I do very much. I do like to travel internationally as well.
Really?
Yeah.
I've only been to Paris. Canada, I know that's international, but that doesn't really count. Just everybody.
Wait, you've
looks like
only ever
us.
been to Paris?
Paris and Canada and Mexico.
Well, you know Connor's favorite country.
Yeah.
England?
Yeah.
Yeah. Michael from Love on the Spectrum, Australia, was obsessed with England too.
Oh, wow. Really?
Have you seen The Australian?
Oh, yeah, we have.
And he
Michael
loves
was always our favorite.
He's hilarious. And he loves, here's the kicker, she's agreed to dress formally. He loves putting on the neckties.
Yeah, he does.
Michael was honestly partly the first person Connor saw, and he got engaged in the show because of Michael. Because like Michael and him, I was watching and I was like, you need to watch this guy. I swear it's the Australian you.
You guys are kind of similar.
Yeah.
But that begs the question, I have it written down, but like how do you first hear about Love on the Spectrum? Who is it, like an ad in the newspaper? Like in the old days, it was like, hey, I'd see a commercial to go do stand-up comedy someplace, so I just showed up. How do you guys hear? And either one of you can answer.
Well, I'll start because he didn't know about the show. I saw the show, the thumbnail run across my Netflix. And my initial reaction was in 2019 when it was Australia, was somebody at Netflix is getting a well-worded email. Because I literally thought it was going to be like body shots making fun of people.
Your mama bear came out.
Yeah, because I thought it was going to be rude. So I immediately pushed play. Michael was on, and I fell in love. And then I made him, he was like, what, 19, 20? I made you come in the room and watch Michael. And you were going, oh, well done you. And you were so proud of him.
Yeah.
Fast forward. Tell him what Jack did a few years later when it came to the U.S.
He sent a tweet to Keanu Cleary, the director of the show.
Jack is his little brother.
Along with a link to our YouTube channel, Car Rides with Connor.
Car Rides with Connor.
Yeah.
And it just said, I'd like to be on the show. Did he just say, hey, I think my brother would be a good fit?
He's like, my brother's got a great personality. Don't sleep on him. Like, if you come for another season, we live in Atlanta, check him out.
So yeah, you started season 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So do they come, is there an audition? Is there an interview process?
An email, so like 3 months later, that was like in May of 22, 3 months later, Jack comes running down the hall. He's like, they answered, they want more pictures of Connor. And are you allowed to swear on this? Like,
fuck yeah.
Okay, because we swear. I was like, stop bullshitting Jack. Like, stop teasing him. You know, because Jack's the little shit in our family. And I was like, stop.
Twin.
He's he's the baby.
No, he's Jack's not a twin. He's
the youngest brother.
Are they
I
your
have
twins?
4.
Oh, you have 4?
I have 4 kids.
Holy smokes.
4 legs to my table.
Wow, okay. So
best.
is Jack on the show?
Jack's the baby.
Yeah.
He's the one with all the tattoos. He looks like his mother never hugged him.
Yeah.
And I'm
and
his
I know
mother.
that's not true. You're a hugger.
I'm a hugger.
We hugged outside.
I know. I'm sad. My kid looks like all inked up. I hate it.
Jack's his own man.
He's maverick.
I don't think we've mentioned we're talking about Love on the Spectrum. I don't think I even said it. Did I, Kyle? Oh,
yeah.
Love on the Spectrum on Netflix, which I've talked about on this podcast dozens of times. And when you guys got out of the car, I was starstruck. There's twice in the past year where I was starstruck. It was Billy Gibbons from ZZ Top.
Oh, yeah.
Just him walking down your sidewalk just doesn't look right.
Yeah.
And you guys, like you have no idea. My wife and I watched the show religiously, and we cried. I didn't think I was going to cry with happiness so much. When you and Georgie meet at when you finally go, because you had some awkward dates, let's be honest.
Yeah.
And the one girl was a real sourpuss. She didn't seem to be very happy.
Oh, which one?
The one you met at speed dating that doesn't like the
Emily,
outdoors.
Yeah.
But Emily she is such a sweet girl. Maybe it was the edit. She's amazing.
The edit. You can't edit somebody. All right.
I know,
you know what,
she's so
maybe
sweet.
that's
I
because
love
I'm
Emily.
that's because I'm like, I want to defend
Yeah, well, you're so
Connor,
no, and I love it.
and
She's
I
a
wanted
sweet
the
girl.
best for Connor. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
she's not in his league.
She's nice, but
That was your first hand holding.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was the first hand holding. That's right.
Connor, I can't imagine me going on my first date, the first time I hold a girl's hand, the first time I kiss a girl. I can't imagine there being a camera crew staring at me for all this.
yeah.
At what point do the cameras sort of fade into the background, or do they ever?
Well, I think
Was it hard to have cameras watching?
yeah, it was kind of. I mean,
Was there a time where you liked having the cameras around? Because I'm a
Yeah.
showboat. Like if I'm doing push-ups or something, they got that on camera, I'd be happy about it.
yeah.
When can you say was a time you loved having cameras on you, and when was a time where you thought, "Oh my God, this is terrible. What have I done being on this show?"
Well, I gotta admit, when I had my first kiss, I never thought it would be on camera.
That was weird.
Yeah,
It was very romantic under an umbrella in the rain.
Oh my God. Well,
yeah.
I got to say, it was raining and they were going to go outside and we were like all hoping for Connor. So the director's like, well, it's raining. We need an umbrella. I went and I found the smallest one in my house.
Oh,
So
mom's
that
smart.
they had
Matchmaking
to-
mom.
I had to be close because I had a big golf umbrellas. I was like, hell no. Let's find the tiniest. But then I felt bad because then she was getting wet. She came in soaked.
Better her than you.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
We got to keep the Falcon dry.
Yeah.
You really are a fan of
Oh, you
this.
don't? We're obsessed.
Stop.
I have I bought a mug. Somebody brought me a mug of
He
yours,
has a
but
mug of you.
Oh wow.
but it's not your official merch. It's like a knockoff
We
brand.
never made mugs. I wish we
Exactly.
did. Damn it.
But you are selling merch, right?
Yes, we are.
What can we buy? Is that on your Instagram?
Well,
It's on connor.media.land.
yes.
Go there.
Connor.media.land. We'll put a link up, Kyle.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what do you sell the most of?
Usually my love is a dagger shirt.
Oh, not big on nature's. I
I'm not
think
big on
beats it.
nature's the big.
The speed dating X. That's usually the bigger one.
I
Yeah.
laughed so hard, Connor, when you were crossing out their names in front of them. And I felt bad that you felt bad.
The pen click heard around the world. The pen click took our family out. If you go back and watch, every time they say something he doesn't like, he goes,
Well, yeah, that's why I don't have that pen in my hand, because what I'll do during the podcast, and I see other guys do it, you'll just sit there and do this. It makes you crazy after a while.
but
Yeah.
the man, it's like, I like cats. He was like,
Click.
I mean, when the pen came up, we were like, oh, she's out.
Yeah.
When you're I've never done speed dating, but when they come and sit down, do you know immediately no? Like as soon as you see the person, is it an immediate, oh, no way, and you just have to sit there and talk to them for 5 minutes anyway?
Yeah. Yeah. Kinda.
Yeah.
Or
But
was it the more they told you? Like, could you tell on the spot?
Yeah.
You could?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your favorite place to travel is England?
Yeah.
Have you been to like the castles? Have you been to Buckingham Palace?
I have.
Did you try to make one of those guards crack a smile or anything?
Oh no.
I think I would. I think I'd fart.
But I think it's true though.
I'd rip a fart and see if he
You can make
wiggled his nose.
faces at the royal guards, insult them, and they just have to stand there and take it.
But their horses are nasty. They bite people. Do you
bite.
see them?
Yeah.
That's a good horse. You want a horse that'll bite somebody. You have no responsibility.
See those horses?
Like I
that
didn't
go-
do it. The horse did it. You
I mean,
can't sue
getting
me.
bit by a horse or kicked by one, trust me, you don't want that.
Then you have to hire a horse lawyer.
Yeah.
It's a whole thing. Have you ever ridden a horse?
I can barely sit a horse. I've never even sat a horse, let alone ridden one.
I think you'd like it. Are you afraid of horses?
Oh no, not at all.
What are you afraid of? I'm afraid of snakes. I see a snake, I have to cross the street. I get terrified.
Spiders.
Really?
Yeah, that's his thing.
I can't get by that face. Ugh,
What do they have? 8 eyes? Spiders?
they're like little black beads of death staring into your soul.
When's the last time you saw a spider?
Probably several months ago, maybe.
My
We had a
son
bunch
wa-
of wolf spiders on our front porch.
wolf spiders. Is that
Sunday.
like
They're
a
nasty.
Georgia thing?
Yeah, they were scary. And if you smash them, like their baby eggs scatter off of them.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
It's awful.
I always made peace with spiders because I hate mosquitoes more than I.
Oh, I absolutely cannot stand mosquitoes.
But spiders are your ally then. If this was a world war,
I mean, if it were a Daddy Longlegs, the legs, I'd be singing a different tune because Daddy Longlegs are good, excellent for pest control.
Wait, there was one in the bathroom sink, and I made you get it. Did you get it? That was Sunday.
Your mom's so terrified of bugs she can't even squash them on her own.
No, he's the bug guy at the house. If there's something,
It's honestly annoying, in my opinion.
I'm the bug guy. You know what happened?
We big, they small.
Right, but you hate spiders, but yet you like a daddy longlegs, and they're the longest-legged spider out there. They're like extra spider.
But they don't bite.
Yeah.
dude.
Have you ever had a spider bite?
No, God forbid.
What if you ended up on the ceiling like Spider-Man?
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it would be cool to be Spider-Man, but then I'd have to design my own unique suit because, every Spider-Man has their own suit that's specially unique to them.
And the Batman suits are always different too.
Yeah.
I think it was the second Batman they introduced nipples and everybody went crazy.
Joel
Joel Schumacher. Yeah, he's a pervert.
Joel Schumacher
Third
putting
one.
nipples on Batman.
Yeah, and big cod piece in the front. It's like, Joel, I get it. You just wanted to see George Clooney's crank. Relax. He's a pervert.
Yeah, exactly.
Is he really? Oh my gosh. I don't watch a lot of that.
A pervert.
Oh, he's dead now?
I think so.
He'll come back.
Oh gosh. Let's fact check that.
He'll be all right. Yeah. So spiders, even though you hate mosquitoes and spiders kill mosquitoes, if this was a world war, spiders would be like your Great Britain to your America. Like spiders would be your allies, similar enemies.
Well, spiders also bite you and their venom can lead to either paralysis or, in extreme cases, death. Like the venom of Latrodictus, also known as the Black Widow.
Latrodictus.
I did not even know that. Is that really the thing? Is that the name? See, I was today years old when I learned this. Every day I learned something new.
Of course, the Mexican red-knee tarantula doesn't usually. It's poisonous, but it doesn't bite unless provoked.
Has anyone ever heard of these things?
Mexican red-kneed tarantula.
Yeah.
Are you going to Google these things?
I recapped the show.
Okay.
Have you ever seen a desert wasp destroy a tarantula before?
I have not, but I'm going to look. That I will look up.
They're also called tarantula hawks. When a female tarantula hawk lands on a spider, she kills it, and this is going to sound gross. She lays her eggs inside so her babies will have some food when they hatch.
Oh, that's gross.
I have seen that.
Connor.
That's badass. That Mother Nature's insane. You can't tell me there's not some higher power at work in the universe, that every predator-prey relationship has a corresponding feeding system, ecosystem. Like, it's all too...
It's the circle of life.
It is the circle
reminds
of
me of
life.
that Star Wars movie where Han Solo cut open that thing and shoved Luke inside.
Oh,
Hoth,
he cut open a tauntaun and used its internal body heat to keep Luke warm. And he thought they smelt bad on the outside.
You smell worse on the inside, all the poop's in there.
Ugh. Yeah.
So what are they called? AT-ATs?
AT-ATs.
When Ellie Mae poops, she looks like an AT-AT. She looks just like how those guys walk.
Yeah, to me and my brother, they kind of look like dogs, but to some, they look like camels.
They do. I think that might be one of my favorite Star Wars things, because after the first, for us old timers, that was the first Star Wars.
Yeah, and there's a lot of AT walkers, like ATDPs, ATRTs, ATATs, and ATSTs.
Don't get me started.
Good God, Connor.
That's a lot of A's and P's and T's.
XYZ.
But do you watch The Mandalorian?
I saw every episode.
I think the bounty hunter droid is my all-time favorite Star Wars invention.
Oh, yeah, the assassin droids.
Oh, my God.
The IG units.
Just wheeling those arms and shooting and spinning. That really blew my mind.
Yeah, and their programming says they cannot be captured, which is why they have a self-destruct sequence.
Yeah. And they won't kill the wrong person.
No.
The guy in the first episode, the old guy, when he wants Grogu, and he goes, such a big price for such a small package.
Yes, The Client.
That's a movie director. That's Werner Herzog. He's a famous documentary filmmaker. He did like Grizzly Man and what are some other movies, Kyle? Yeah, he's a big independent documentary filmmaker. So it blew my mind to watch him in that.
Wow.
What about Giancarlo Esposito, the guy who plays Moff Gideon?
I know him from Do the Right Thing.
Oh, yeah.
He was in Do the Right Thing. So anytime I see guys from like my early movies branching out, I'm just happy these guys are getting paid.
Yeah.
You know, I actually got a picture of my Pomeranian Coco from a girl who James once dated on Love on the Spectrum. And get this, she's actually a friend of Pedro Pascal.
Really?
Mm-hmm. The girl Sonia from, is it season 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
James seems a little I don't know how well I would do sitting here with James. James, I guess I do fine, but James is intense. We love him.
Yeah, he's great.
He's
We've
great.
we've had dinner with him and his family a couple
They're,
times.
they're good people. They really are.
I
The
love
dad
June,
makes
June
me-
and Lawrence.
Oh, you're not going to win this one, James.
Oh my God, I love Lawrence.
Dad, I'm not the only one that doesn't like
happy wife,
toast
happy
in the
life.
butter.
He gets,
And he goes, "You're not going to win this one, James."
but I love it. He's like, happy wife, happy life. He goes, what about me? Why do it's always about the wife?
I mean,
And
it's
I'm like,
it's got to benefit both parties.
You're not lying. You're for real. So your favorite place to travel is England.
Yeah.
How old were you the first time you flew?
Oh, I was
baby.
I
You
was
don't
only
even
I was only
remember.
I was a baby when I
You were
went there
baptized.
for my christening.
Where'd you go?
To England. His father's British.
Oh.
His dad. So this is the funny thing.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks Connor does this British accent because he's trying to copy the director who's Australian.
When
Connor's
really
legitimately his
I'm
father.
actually half British on my father's side.
Yeah, his dad's English.
My dad came over in 97,
to marry me, 95.
95.
Who could blame him?
To marry me.
He crossed an ocean. How
ca-
about that romance?
he came
Crossed
to
an
Amer-
ocean for me.
He came to America for a better life. Pretty wise decision, eh?
Your dad crossed an ocean to meet your mom.
For me.
What a miracle you are. Like
Yeah.
they started on different continents.
First of all, I met his dad at a wedding I wasn't even invited to in Albany, New York.
Lisa.
I mean, for real. I mean,
Albany.
the odds.
Oh.
Albany, New York, it was awful.
I mean, the odds of that were astronomical.
Seriously, you are supposed to be here.
Yeah.
Well, think about it. Us meeting, I tell people this all the time. The odds of us meeting are less than zero. My great-great-great-grandparents have to be born on another continent. They have to survive famine, plague, pestilence, the Inquisitions, World War I, Hitler, and then they have to cross an ocean, and then I got to get into show business, and then we didn't even get to your side of the family yet.
Yeah.
It's impossible. I love this life.
I know,
Yeah.
it's so
It
cool.
beats working. Isn't being on TV great?
Yeah, it's easy. Yeah, it's sometimes easy, and it's good. And I do know the entertainment. It's good business, and the entertainment world is good business. No other business like it.
No business like show business. Everything about it is appealing.
Yeah.
And plus, like, you get to sell merch. Like, I'm a stand-up comic. I go
In
on-
fact, it was all those things and more that made me want to make my mark, not just in Hollywood, but in history. I want on a. This is gonna sound crazy, but I want to become an A-lister. Like all the greats.
I still want to be an A-lister. I think I topped out at B+, Connor, for myself.
Yeah.
I was big in like 1998, before you were born.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What year were you born?
99.
I was already a has-been in 99.
Connor, you're an A-lister to me.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
Do you like getting recognized in public?
Yeah. It makes you feel almost important,
But that's an inside job, that feeling.
Yeah.
I'm sure your mom's told you that before, since you were little. Because that outside, because I'm a big fan of getting validated by other people. I love, people say like, oh, I'm a people pleaser. It's like, make a list of all the people pleased with you. I'm a validation addict.
Sorry.
So I like love languages. Mine is like words of affirmation. So I'm like,
Me
like
too.
pet me and tell me I'm like a good person. You know what I mean?
And
Like
you're doing that to
like
Birdie
this.
right
Yeah.
now.
Like I like that. And we have to figure out your love language. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah.
What do you think what are they?
I don't know.
Gifts, acts of service, words of affirmation.
Yeah.
My wife's is definitely not gifts.
Yeah. No,
She
I'm not
feels
impressed
put
by
upon.
gifts. Yeah.
Like, why'd you get me this? I'm like, you asked for it.
Or like acts of service. Like,
Yeah.
don't vacuum. Just tell me I'm cute.
Do you like people complimenting you?
I do like it. but I also will try to work on my own self-esteem.
Yeah.
Like,
I was taught you get self-esteem by doing esteemable acts.
yeah.
So Thursday, I'll be sober 5 years off of drugs, right?
Whoa.
And when I first started going to like meetings and stuff, I started cleaning out the bathrooms. I swept everything up, but it wasn't because I was of service. I wanted to impress my sponsor. I wanted him to think I was like the best thing the program ever saw.
Yeah.
But trying to get his approval, I started getting my own approval. Like I was like, oh, I like acting like this, visiting people, remembering people's names and that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when people recognize you in public, it feels good. It's very validating. You know your show has a huge reach. What's the strangest place you've been recognized?
Strangest place I've been recognized.
Men's rooms are always a little awkward.
Yeah, a bit awkward.
Guys want to shake your hand and you're like,
Oh,
bro.
that's weird. Has
Yeah,
that happened to you in a men's room?
Maybe occasionally.
I feel like weirdest for you has been like dinner.
Oh yeah.
Like when we're like, he's like, you know, and people are standing there with their phones.
And they always say, I don't want to be rude, but it's like, well, you already.
I'm just remember my birthday dinner recently.
I remember,
that was a
yeah.
lot. That people were coming up.
Yep.
Mine, because it happens to me a little bit, nowhere near. I mean, I'm not, but mine, the weirdest one. I was in a Victoria's Secret and I was just wanting to get remeasured, and the girl literally had the tape around me, and she's like, "Are you Connor's mom?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Can I get a pic?" Because I don't have a name. I'm just Connor's mom.
Yeah, sure.
Which is cool. But then she's like, "Can we get a picture?" And I'm like, "After?" Like, you know, I'm like,
Oh, yeah, you're in the laundry.
literally, she's got the measuring tape around me, and I'm like, "This is so weird. Why are we talking like this?"
When you travel with Connor when he's young, there's a question for your mom. There has to be maybe a safety net in place when you start traveling with a kid. Are there certain safety nets that you always look ahead? Like, "Oh, I hope the hotel has this. I hope this happened." What are those like bowling?
When I
with
knew he was diagnosed, or yeah, definitely. I mean, always. It was more just me being prepared for whatever it is he would need, and knowing like
what's something that we wouldn't, or maybe I don't know
it would loud noises and sounds when he was little. Singing happy birthday if we were in restaurants. Oh, when he was little, we could not go. What was that restaurant? The Rainforest Cafe.
Yeah.
We're like on every hour, the walls come to life. This man would stroke out. He would pass out. Someone would have to run. We couldn't go to theme parks.
Yeah.
So Disney World, anything with characters that were in costume.
Well, they're a little creepy, right?
They couldn't.
Yeah.
So we were two things. There's two stories that stick out when he was little. SeaWorld in Texas.
Yeah.
My friends assured me there's usually one Shamu at the front, or easily avoidable. And I was like, okay, we clocked Shamu.
Yep.
I am not kidding. We walk around this side stage door. Every under the sea creature you can imagine dressed up in full size started coming out of this door. His dad just scooped him up and dove into a gift shop.
And Shamu will get you wet. He'll splash you. They train him to like wag his tail and
the
get you.
walking guy?
And Shamu, the
The
whale in
actual
the tank.
orca.
No, this was like any characters. But then
How are you now with
actually-
characters?
Well,
yeah,
What
it's
about
pretty good.
princesses?
Not my thing.
Oh, really?
No.
kind of like blondes.
Well, yeah, I know. And you didn't think to tell me?
Joking. He gets so mad.
You know, my wife's the
You
first
say
blonde.
you say one wrong thing and you never hear the end of it.
But it's not a wrong thing.
I
It's
like
just
that you like brunettes.
My wife's the first blonde I ever, it's my third marriage. My third and final marriage.
Good.
I've nothing. It's not that I have anything
It's a
against
personal
blondes.
preference.
It's
Nobody
just-
thinks you have.
everyone's entitled to their own preference.
Connor,
course.
it's a joke. It's nobody's like mad at you.
When
Women are willing to dye their hair for you.
Yeah. When I took my son to Disneyland when he was little, they lined up all the princesses. Like we had a tour where you have a guide and everything.
Yeah.
And you shake all their hands. And there's princesses, I don't even know who they are at this point.
Sure, there's so many.
There's
Yeah.
like a Dominican girl. There's like, no, I don't know. It's like-
There's like the Scottish girl.
Merida.
Yeah, there's all these.
What's her name?
Merida.
There's all these
I don't
princesses.
even know her.
Yeah.
Kyle knows her. He's a Disney
You never
adult.
saw. Actually, she's from Disney and Pixar.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's a bit confusing, but hey,
What's the movie?
Brave? It takes place in
Oh,
Scotland.
so she's old school Scottish.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not like just some girl in the mall.
So was your son okay with the princesses?
He was fine, and I was just whatever. But at the end of the line was Cinderella, and I got like, I couldn't talk. I was so in love with Cinderella. It's just some girl from Orange, California that probably just got done having a cigarette break. But her in that costume made me feel very funny.
That's, whoa.
Well, when Connor was little, we were at a local taste of Forsyth County where we live, and it was like on the rodeo fairgrounds, and it was all these things, and a Jersey Mike's sub wouldn't stop following us, and he was freaked out. And so I finally turned around and like literally confronted the sandwich, and I was like, I'll beat your ass, like leave us alone.
Oh my God.
I got in a fight with the Kansas City Royals lion mascot once, a fist fight.
No, you didn't.
I did.
In costume?
Yeah. I was at a celebrity softball game at Kauffman Stadium.
Yeah, Eddie.
That's his name, Eddie?
Oh,
at least I thought you were telling me.
But I want to hear his story. So
so I'm on the pitcher's mound, and he comes up and he kind of jumps on my back. I'm like, okay. And then he jumps on my back again. And I'm like, bro, you have to relax. And he's got a big, giant, scary mouth with that screen that he looks through, but it's like fangs. I said, buddy, you got to relax. And he jumped. I wrestled my whole life. I'm a wrestler. And he jumped on my back again. And I just arm dragged him and I flipped him over and we landed on the ground and I got him in a headlock. And through this ferocious face, I hear, stop it, you're hurting.
Oh, wow.
It was like this little feminine guy in this giant costume.
Oh, yeah. It's like in Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, the end of the movie where Jim Carrey gets in a fight with Swoop, the mascot for the Philadelphia Eagles.
So
Swoop. I love that scene in that movie. What are your top 5 movies?
Let's say How to Train Your Dragon, and Lord of the Rings, Transformers. Hold on. I know there's more. Star Wars.
Which Star Wars?
I kind of like the prequels, because the Clone Wars is one of my favorite eras in Star Wars history. And
you like Back to the Future.
Oh, and Back to the Future.
You're such an 80s guy. He was born in the wrong decade.
No, trust me, I love the 80s. It's one of the best decades ever. I mean,
it was pretty good.
I love
it. Was a different growing up in the 80s. We didn't have my sons have all these electronics, the Nintendo Switch and the PlayStation, and we just jumped each other on our bikes.
All they had. Yeah, they pretty much pretty much in-home video games didn't happen till the 90s.
No, we had Pac-Man.
Oh, you
Atari.
Yeah, but like one guy.
you did have Atari.
We had roller controller and a joystick.
Yeah, but it was always like one kid had it. It was downstairs in his parents' bar.
Oh my gosh, yes.
It was like a secret society,
We
and it
all
was
had to
Pong.
go.
You just watch a ball go. You ever play Pong?
Caterpillar. Remember Caterpillar?
Pong was just a dot. It was 2 paddles on the screen, and it was just a ball went back and forth.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And it was the most ridiculously boring game, but it's all we had, and we loved it.
Yeah, I remember that. Remember we crank called people.
Oh, you ever do a crank call?
Oh,
they would know your voice.
No, you can't now because the caller ID.
Yeah.
We used to prank call the operator, and then she called us back. And we were idiots. We weren't very smart. We'd jump off the roof of my house with like plastic bags as parachutes.
We were always looking for like construction sites for new homes and making dirt bike ramps.
Yes.
And
Where did you grow up in Georgia?
No, I grew up in Massachusetts.
Oh, because your Wikipedia says you're from Boston.
Oh, I'm not.
I know you're not, kiddo.
Yeah, no, I
Can you do a Boston accent? Fucking
Channel
wicked,
grandma.
Fucking wicked smart.
Mom, grandma's from Rhode Island.
Yeah,
no, it's kind of the same accent.
Cock, cock. She calls you Kana.
Kana?
Oh, come on. And hey, hang on.
Come on, it's Wicked Doc.
You gotta attack them? That's how you sound. You gotta attack them? Rachel, what's the point of that?
Wait, where's that from?
Family Guy.
I was just going to say it's Family Guy.
You're trying to channel Family
I was trying
Guy.
to sound like Peter Griffin.
Oh, geez, Lois.
Oh my gosh.
I always thought his chin looked like balls.
Yeah.
Like that drawing's so weird. Did you watch American Dad also?
I love American Dad.
I love the gay alien like
Oh,
I'll be
Roger.
upstairs if you need me.
I've
I'll
never
be
watched that
upstairs
show.
if you need me. Yeah.
If you were a fighter, what would your walk-up music be?
If I was a fighter,
If you were like a UFC fighter, you know, they always come into music. What music would you walk into when everybody
What
knew
song
Connor
would
was
you
about to
walk
walk
into?
into the ring?
ooh, probably Paint It Black.
Oh, that's a great answer. Like, you even got Kyle nodding, and he never talks. Painted Black. I think I would do Dirty Deeds by AC/DC.
I would do My Hips Don't Lie by Shakira.
That's good, because when you wrestle a guy, you're taught to look at his hips, not his...
Yeah.
Because wherever he's going, he's going
Yeah.
to twitch his hips first.
Yeah.
Have you ever taken a martial art?
I did take karate as a kid.
Yeah. It's kind of like a rite of passage. Every kid winds up going to a
kids.
karate class.
Yeah.
They look so cute in their little gi.
They do, and they have to like thank their parents at the end.
Ki!
Yeah.
Ki!
Thank your parents. I loved that part.
Yeah.
Did you like karate?
Yeah.
I bet you'd be really good at jujitsu.
I prefer kung fu.
I took kung fu for a long time. It was brilliant.
It's amazing. I didn't learn until later that the Furious Five from Kung Fu Panda are actually based off the 5 fighting styles of kung fu.
Yeah. That's a great observation. You know what I liked about kung fu was there was the guy that taught me anyway, Southern Shaolin style. There was no blocks. It was all just get out of the way.
Yeah.
And you go to a karate class and it's like, "Ka-ka," you have to block and you're in this big macho stance, and kung fu seemed more my style.
It's like
Oh wait, so just get out of the way.
I mean,
just- I mean, there's sort
I feel
of
like the
blocks.
best place to learn kung fu would be at the Shaolin Temple, but the monks keep its deepest secrets reserved for themselves.
Kind of selfish of those monks.
Well, not really. I mean, with power comes responsibility. Some people could learn kung fu and use it for
nefarious purposes.
Yeah, like thieving or learning secrets.
I just love how he so admires and respects everything that he like. When he collects his swords, he loves the craftsmanship behind it.
Yeah.
He loves the why it was made and what use. And even here, that has always been my thing. Just watching him, just truly respect what he learns about.
James,
So cool.
did you and James ever talk about your love of sword collecting?
Yeah, I think so. Once on a Zoom call.
Who do you think has the better collection?
Well, I think me, because I got a lot of swords.
I feel like James spends a little more money. I think you cheap out.
Are you good with $1? Are you kind of cheap?
Well, I mean,
let's assume cheap is not a negative. Let's just say it means
Yeah, I mean,
frugal.
Yeah, I'm frugal. I mean, swords don't. I love collecting swords, but they do not come cheap.
Are they sharp? Like, are they sharp to touch?
Some, yeah.
Do you ever sharpen them at home?
They come to me pre-sharpened, and I just use them for display mostly.
I think that would, if you ever wanted your family to leave you alone, you just sit in a room quietly, just sharpening your sword.
Oh,
They'd come
yeah.
in and turn around and
Keep
walk right
Jack
back
out of
out.
there.
Yeah.
Jack annoys.
Welcome, Jack. Let me tell you something. If your partner sends you an eggplant emoji at 2 o'clock in the morning, that means they're ready for better sex. Time for you to get bricked up. Bricked up. Nice! That's why you want to use Blue Chew, my friends. That's where Blue Chew comes in. They've been on a mission for years to get you bricked up, to build your confidence and help you actually perform in the bedroom. Not just show up. Be a performer. Get a 10 from that Russian judge. Blue Chew takes all the thinking out of it. It's nice. And they wrote great copy like, less talking, more rocking, less hanging, more banging, less thinking, more dinking. I don't know about you, but if you're dinking, you got bigger problems than erectile dysfunction. Get Blue Chew. Maybe it's time to get Blue Chew Gold. Blue Chew Gold goes further by combining 2 ingredients for blood flow with 2 ingredients for mental arousal and connection. So you're not just physically ready, my friends, you're actually in the mood. You're actually in the mood. This type of innovation is why Blue Chew Gold is the #1 brand in erectile function. Function. Show up. Be a man. Get rock hard. Do it. I'm so excited about Blue Chew. We got a special deal for our listeners. Right now, when you buy 2 months of Blue Chew Gold, you get the 3rd for free. Let me repeat that. Free with the promo code MOHR, M-O-H-R. That's promo code MOHR. Visit bluechew.com, promo code MOHR, M-O-H-R, for more details and important safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the podcast, and my wife does too.
Springfest is happening now at Lowe's. Keep the spotlight on your yard with Stay Green Premium 2 cubic foot mulch, 5 bags for $10. Plus, when you want more help indoors, get up to 40% off select major appliances that help you supercharge your chores. Our best lineup is here at Lowe's. Valid to 4/22 while supplies last. Selection varies by location. See Lowe's.com for details. Mulch offer excludes Alaska and Hawaii.
Experience a membership that backs what you're building with American Express Business Platinum. Get 2 times membership rewards points per dollar on eligible purchases in key business categories, as well as on each eligible purchase of $5,000 or more, on up to $2 million in eligible purchases per calendar year. American Express Business Platinum. There's nothing like it. Terms apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/business-platinum.
Refreshing wild cherry cola meets smooth cream. The treat you deserve. Pepsi Wild Cherry and Cream. Treat yourself.
Do you like to go fishing?
I love fishing.
I'm a little obsessed with fishing. I used to fish I lived in Malibu, and I'd fish from my paddleboard.
Yeah.
I saw you and Tanner surfing in Hawaii. Have you ever stand-up paddled?
Stand-up paddled on a board?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
It's pretty fun. And you fish, because anytime you cast, you always go, oh, if I could only cast it 18 more feet, that's probably where all the fish are. But when you're on the paddleboard, you get to actually paddle out there and cast back the other way.
Okay.
So you get to actually go where the fish are. You get to travel around the lake or the ocean. It's fun.
So we have a lake house, and it's mostly bass fishing. It's Lake Hartwell in South
That's
Carolina.
the only kind of fishing there is.
Okay, yeah, it's bass fishing. And right now, I guess it's hot because they're all coming off the beds.
They're voracious eaters. There's a great lure. We should get Rapala to sponsor us, that fishing lure.
Yeah.
It's the greatest lure I've ever used. What do you use for bait when you fish?
Usually minnows.
Yeah, they're good. My dogs eat minnows.
What?
I'll show you upstairs. There's freeze-dried minnows.
Oh.
What's Coco's favorite snack?
We just give her a milk bone.
Those are good.
She likes those. There's these sandwich cookies that look like real cookies. They're for dogs though. She's such a weirdo. But she is so food motivated. She eats anything.
Axel's doing good?
Yeah.
He's a beautiful dog.
Oh,
he is.
He's a champion.
Just got him groomed recently.
Oh, he looks so.
Does he like going to the groomer?
Not really. We kind of have to.
Yeah.
We kind of have to drug him just to keep him calm.
We have to sedate him.
Really? Doggy downers?
No, like he has to go on trazodone just to calm down enough.
And what about when you give your dog a bath? It's always funny. They hate it. But then when they come out of the bathtub, they're so happy. They go crazy and they run around the house.
Yeah. No.
Why can't they remember that joy going in the next time?
They don't.
No.
And Coco, we call her the hygienist because she cleans everybody up. Does your Pom do that?
No. She's the queen bee.
So maybe she's the beta because she'll clean Axel's back teeth.
Yeah, she probably eats whatever tidbits get stuck in his teeth.
It's really gross.
I've seen other dogs do that.
I had to ask the vet if that was all right.
It's not disgusting. I mean, plover birds eat tidbits out of crocodile teeth. The crocodile has a healthy smile and the plover bird gets a full stomach.
It's a good relationship.
Is that
symbiotic.
Yes.
It's a mutualistic symbiosis.
Exactly. It's like those fish that attach themselves to sharks.
Yeah.
Pilot fish? I think I mistakenly called them pilot fish for a long time. You see a shark swimming around Great White, and there's always one, a bunch of fish attached
underneath
to it.
them. Yeah. I thought they were hiding there, don't let them see us.
It's kind of like show business. You got you're the Great White, and you get all these people attached to you. But then when you get home,
gotta peel them off.
They get detached. And when I used to live in Orange County in Seal Beach, the further south I drove on the 405, I could feel those little guys getting stripped away.
Yeah.
You need a safe place to just be yourself.
Yep.
What's your happy place? What do you do when you just need some time to yourself?
I just go in my backyard and listen to music.
What do you listen to?
Oh, just any kind of music.
There's got to be some music you don't like. What's Give me 3 artists that you can always rely on.
Well,
Obviously the Rolling Stones, because you said Painted Black.
yeah. I do like listening to English folk songs and sea shanties.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever listened to a sea shanty in my life unless it was on like SpongeBob. They sing sea shanties, doesn't he, SpongeBob?
Is that
no,
a shanty? His theme song?
No, not exactly.
I thought you said you listen to Queen too.
Oh, I do. I like Queen.
I'm going to say Freddie. I've been on record saying I think Freddie Mercury is the greatest front man of all time.
We love them.
He's a very gay man in a band called Queen, getting a bunch of jocks cheering in a stadium.
Amazing.
They're like, we don't care. He's the best.
That mouth, like the teeth and the mouth, like
that just gave him extra range.
I think do you think if he went to an orthodontist, would it affected his singing?
Probably,
right?
Yeah.
You ever listen when you see yourself on camera? Do you sound differently than you sound in your everyday life?
Yeah.
It's weird, right?
Yeah, it's really weird.
Because we always hear ourselves through our skulls too.
Yeah.
So it's like 30% vibrations. And then when we see ourselves on TV, we don't get the vibration. It's always a little higher. Is it higher than you think?
Maybe.
Maybe not.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Who knows?
What was your favorite toy growing up?
I think it was my stuffed elephant, Ellie.
Her name is Ellie. Look how she lays with her arm down.
Oh, look at that.
She's out.
Relax.
That's adorable.
I hope she's alive. Ellie.
Oh gosh, you just scared me for
She's like an old drunk.
Yeah.
Ellie the stuffed elephant. How long did you have it? Do you remember where you got it?
I had it since I was a baby.
Do you remember where we got it? The Chicago Zoo.
Oh yeah, the Chicago Zoo. I don't think I remember that.
You used to stare at elephants. It was weird when he was little.
I'm a big fan of giraffes.
Oh,
I love giraffes.
Yeah,
I love their fur.
Did you work at all with what was her name? Jennifer Cook?
Yes.
She blew me away.
She did come to our house and they filmed, but that got cut out. We had a whole day of Connor and her working together, but that never got aired.
She's a beautiful person.
Yeah.
She's so nice.
I realized from watching her work with Abby.
Oh, when they were rolling the ball?
I realized, and I just did it to you, I asked 2 or 3 questions at the same time. So it's almost like when she rolled 3 balls at Abby and Abby goes, it's too much.
Yeah.
Like I said, where'd you get it? How long did you have it? How old were you? Like it's like.
And then I'm so used to jumping in and scaffolding for him. Like I
do it all the time to my sons. Like when my doctor asked my son a question, I'm like, oh my God, this isn't going to go well. He doesn't know anything. My son's 14. We were at the airport at TSA at security, and he goes, I'm traveling, just me and my son. He goes, I'm going to ask the little guy a couple questions. What's your address? And my son goes, yeah, I have no idea. So I got to hop in.
Smart.
He's like, don't help him. I'm like, he doesn't know.
Yeah.
He goes, who's this guy? He goes, it's my dad. He goes, what's his phone number? He goes, I don't know.
Okay, wait a minute. Because I never thought about this because you're traveling with, is it like the human trafficking thing?
Yeah,
You're
if I was trafficking him, I could coach him.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know that. I haven't traveled with kids in forever. They do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's no amenity you need going ahead when you travel. There's no, I don't know. I mean, when he was little, it's just, is there going to be loud noises? Is there going to be
just loud noises and things like I was just, no, I mean, I always just had what he needed in my bag.
Are you going to be okay at the Lakers game tonight?
Yeah.
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 It's going to be, I wish I was going just to hang out with you.
Dude, you love Atlanta United games.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He goes to Mercedes
Who's your
Benz.
favorite? Do you have a favorite Laker?
LeBron James.
I hope he plays tonight. He didn't play the last 2 games.
Hasn't played. Okay.
Connor, they're so much bigger than you think in person.
That's we've never been to an NBA game.
I can't wait for you guys to go. And my wife is Jeannie's so excited to meet you guys. Like this is what I love about Love on the Spectrum. Going in, I thought the same thing your mom thought. Like, how is this going to go? Are they going to make fun of these people? But then it gave me the green light to laugh. Like when I first get introduced to James, he's hilarious. And his obsession with the swords and fighting with the dad and the mom, I'm laughing like how I would laugh watching any other show. But then when you guys find love, I cry. It's like the end of Rocky. Every episode I'm crying with victory. And I tell everybody I know, no, This is the most important show Netflix has ever done. Most important show I've ever seen. Finally, people that deserve fame and recognition, good people are getting it. It's like you and Tanner meeting. Is that like a guy you felt like, oh,
Yeah.
thank God, I finally met a brother in Tanner?
Yeah.
Because you guys are very different personalities.
Yeah, we are.
What do you have in common with Tanner? I mean, other than autism, of course. Is there? What do you guys talk about?
Well, we talk about all our
Girls?
different. Yeah, not really, but I mean, I talk about and Tanner, he just talks about how he likes gorillas and
He
dinosaurs.
does love gorillas.
Yeah.
And then Connor jumps in with all his facts. And I mean, it's really
Yeah.
that friendship has been a cool thing. And I think too, is it fair to say Tanner's social battery kind of helps you a little bit in
Yeah.
situations?
Oh, he's like the Energizer Bunny.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Connor, you know, it's kind of nice like to have those two together.
Can you tell, Connor, when you're watching the show and you see Tanner go on a date with a girl, are you at home saying to yourself, she's not right for him? Or she is right for him and I hope this works out?
Well, I honestly, he couldn't tell.
I was gonna say truth moment. Have you even watched Tanner's parts?
Not really.
I only watch the parts of the movie I'm in.
Yeah.
Well, look, when you look at a photo
We love
album.
you, Tanner,
Yeah,
but I think Tanner might say the same. He maybe hasn't watched Connor.
Tanner lives with two or three other
I
guys.
think he's got his own place now.
I'm fascinated with that crew.
The Frankie and Tanner and
I don't know their
his-
names. One guy's got a sign over his door that says the Wing King. And I don't believe they're autistic. I think they have Down syndrome.
I think, yeah.
But these guys party. Like these guys,
They
I want to
do.
hang out with these guys. I looked at my wife. I go, this is like the wrestling team. Like it's just a bunch of
They're
guys
so
talking
fun.
shit. I love it so much.
When we've gone to Clemson, you've gotten to meet Frankie and the whole crew. It's a great group of guys.
Yep.
What's something you bought that you always wanted because you had money from the show?
Let's see.
Swords.
Oh yeah.
Did you get was it like a cool old school?
Well, the last sword I officially bought was a Rindon, the sword from the Chronicles of Narnia.
But he's funny because he's frugal and he's good with his money. So even though he has money to do stuff, he really doesn't spend it. So do you remember the sword you really wanted, you refused to buy because it was over your budget, and Howie Mandel bought it for you?
Oh yes, Blackfire, the sword from
Fire sword?
Yeah. And he was like, Howie, here's the rub. It's too much money. I'm not buying it.
Howie's a good guy.
Yeah.
And
Great
Howie
comedian.
literally is like, order it for him. And it was wild. And Connor's like, no, you don't
How
have
did you meet Howie Mandel?
He did what you did. He DM'd us.
Oh, wow.
Howie's like, I love him. I want him on my podcast.
How about that, Connor?
And it was
I
nice.
pay a booker thousands of dollars and I get a guest because I DM your mom.
And it was nice to meet the star of one of my favorite 80s movies.
Which one?
Gremlins.
Wow, Gremlins is great. Don't get him wet.
Yeah. Or
Oh, yeah.
Feed Him After Midnight.
She kind of looks like a gremlin.
She is.
Well, that would be a Mogwai.
Yeah, she looks way more like a mogwai.
Yeah, gremlins are big and scaly.
Do you watch? Are you a dinosaur guy too?
Yeah.
If I could bring any animal back from extinction, I would have to go pterodactyl. Can you imagine? Oh, they would just land on someone's Prius roof. They couldn't get out of their car.
They
Until
prefer to be called pteranodons.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Pteranodons. How accurate do you think the scientists and the archaeologists are? Like, we're kind of taking their word for it. Like, this is what this one looked like.
Yeah. They say I've heard that dinosaurs actually have a lot more in common with birds than they
Yeah.
do with reptiles.
For sure. Yeah. I read a book, H is for Hawk, and this lady wanted to become a falconer. By the way, on your Instagram page, it was very funny when you had your sister on your wrist like a falcon.
Oh, yeah.
That was hilarious. But
Him and his sister are amazing together.
But the woman in the book described how reptilian the bird's legs were, like a dinosaur.
Yeah.
Like a T-Rex really is a chicken walking around.
Would you want to be a falconer? Would you want that thing on your arm?
Actually, yeah. Falconry is one of the oldest sports in the world.
It's incredible. I think the game with having a falcon is you have to almost not exist. The falcon has to get so comfortable with you, almost like you're a statue. You're just this. You can't like.
Oh, is that the thing?
Yeah, but in the book,
Just
the
hold your
woman's.
arm up
You'd
like
be a
this.
great falconer, bro.
Yeah.
You should get him a falcon for Christmas.
He would
A
take
cheap one.
because you are
Maybe a
the
pigeon.
falcon's perch is your house. That
Are you guys building that yet?
Maybe.
well, we got a few quotes and we were like,
Whoa,
we gotta get back to work.
Yeah, you have to go into syndication to pay for
I
that.
couldn't believe what, and like, you know, our neighborhood is not, despite what like whatever TikTok says our family's net worth is. Like, I'm like, some of the quotes that we got, I'm like, what am I building over here? It's like you know. So we're still, we haven't broken ground yet, but it's in the cards. We just gotta.
Would you sleep out there if you had a guest house, the falcon's nest?
Yeah.
Because I think
Falcon perch.
The falcon perch, excuse me.
Yeah. It's just called falcon perch.
Falcon perch.
But we're beefing over the Pom. Who's going to take the Pomeranian?
Well, Coco's going with him. She can't live without
First of
him.
all, she was my 50th birthday gift to myself.
Hey, man.
That bitch picked him. I
Life's
was
hard.
so
Get a
mad.
helmet.
Oh, that was rough.
Is she really, she's become your dog?
Maybe because I paid more attention to her.
No, you don't. I live for her.
That was not intended as a boast. It was a fact.
Well, this is Jeannie's dog, and she's very much codependent with Jeannie.
Yeah.
And this Pomeranian, mine, Birdie, has completely thrown me under the bus, and she would push me in front of a moving train to spend time with my wife.
Yeah.
They just stare at the door waiting for Jeannie to come home. They love me. There's one time a day that they love me, and that's nap time. I take a nap every day at 2 o'clock. Do you like naps?
Well, I take one occasionally.
I love naps, Connor.
I'm not napping. I'll sleep when I'm dead.
Your brain goes too
I
fast?
can't.
That
I
only
feel
mad-
guilty. I feel like you got stuff to do. Let's
Sleep
get
when
up and
I'm-
work.
Sleep when I'm dead. Only crazy people think like that.
What is? Why do you always beef with me?
What? Hey, why? Hey, are you always? He's not acting your age.
Do you know how old your mom is?
Yeah.
How old?
53.
Okay,
Four.
that's
54.
That's younger than me. I'm 55.
Oh, wow.
I turned 54 in January.
Isn't it amazing how good we look, your mom and I? When you
Yeah.
were a little kid, you looked at a 55-year-old. They were like an
They
old
were
man.
a million years old. We probably ate so many preservatives when we were kids.
Yeah, it kept us
Bad
alive.
food. Look at us.
Have you ever met someone your own age and you're horrified? They're like,
Yeah,
I'm
I've met-
54, just like you. And you're like, Jesus, what do you live on the sun and drink gasoline?
I have met people younger than me, and I'm like,
He's only 22. Look at him. He's a monster. How old are you,
No.
Kyle?
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
well, you
When's your
look
birthday?
great. You have an epic head of
You
hair.
look great.
He's got a big. You know, I used to be bald and I bought hair.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
I didn't.
I didn't know you were
And
bald.
Oh, yeah. And I was like 250 pounds. I was a big fat guy and I was
Oh,
bald.
wow.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Well, but so Connor's. That is
Wow.
not you.
That's me 2 years ago.
That is seriously.
That's me.
Crikey.
I'm
That's
in the
an
movie.
AI picture.
No, you know the movie Air about Michael Jordan?
Yeah.
I'm in that like this. That's actually on a different movie set, Sweet Dreams, about a rehab.
Wow.
And I play one of the guys.
That is bizarre. That is.
I look like Tony Soprano.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I could only wear tracksuits because nothing would fit around my waist.
Oh, wow.
And that wasn't for a part. That was just.
No, I got sober, and so I was a speed guy. I would take amphetamines.
Oh, man.
And I lived in Malibu. I'd paddle all day, and I'd coach wrestling and coach fighting, and then I would stay up all night, so I never rested. And then you get sober, and you go to meetings, and they just keep serving you cake.
And coffee.
It's
and
like, hey, it's
stuff.
Kyle's birthday. Have some cake. So
It's
you're
somebody's
in
birthday.
3 a day, 3 meetings a day. They just keep handing you cake, and your whole body gets out of whack.
Oh wow.
But you've never had a weight problem, have you?
Oh, not really.
How do you stay in shape? You look like you're in great shape.
Oh, I walk around my neighborhood.
With my weighted vest.
Yeah.
Weighted vests are good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you have like neighborhood dogs you stop to pet?
Mm,
It's the
Not
favorite
really.
part of my walk.
You do?
I keep treats. You know, saw me with that stroller. I keep treats in the stroller.
Who rides in the stroller?
They both do because they won't walk away from home. They'll only walk home. So I got to walk them away from home. I take them out of the stroller and then they'll walk home. But they're smart.
Oh
Why?
my
Who would
gosh,
want to leave a
no.
place with food and love?
No.
Yeah.
Would you get another dog?
Probably not.
If you could get any breed of dog, what would you get as your dog?
I think a Norwegian elk hound. I like those
You've
things.
always said that. That is.
They're huge. They're cool.
Are they the wiry haired?
I think so.
I think so.
And they can fight. They're sneaky fighters.
Oh, wow.
You know what dog's a really good fighter? You ever see like an Airedale? And
Wait, isn't that
poodles,
what
standard poodles
Obama had? No, what?
He
No,
had a
that was
poodle, I
that.
think. A standard poodle.
They're fighters. Standard.
Yeah, standard poodles will mess you up. They're crazy, but they're the smartest dog
That's
too.
like Charlie Brown who walks around our neighborhood.
Charlie Brown's a dog in your neighborhood?
A standard poodle, a brown one.
I call my wife Poodle. That's my pet name for her.
That's
I always wanted to get a standard poodle and just name it Poodle, just to yell at the park.
Just
Poodle.
Yeah.
But Charlie Brown is Axel's arch nemesis. Axel, like,
Oh, I would not want Axel on my. I would not want to be on
he
Axel's bad
terrorizes
side.
our neighbor. He,
Axel looks like a
we
dog
like
from the
Axel.
Third
We
Reich.
feel safe.
Yeah.
He's
He looks like Hitler's dog Blondie.
He's 125 pounds. He's got a cinder block for a head.
I wrestled in high school at 105 pounds. Your dog weighs more than a varsity wrestler.
Yeah, he was a big boy. He's a big boy, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
What was your favorite subject in school? What were you happy to walk into?
World history.
Me too.
Really?
I bet you're good at geography.
Yeah.
But I think we're good at it for different reasons.
Yeah.
I was bad, so I always had to sit in the front of the room and they'd put maps around me so I couldn't look at other kids. So I would just study the maps.
You were good at school, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was terrible. I was always either just smoking in the girls' room.
You were?
Yeah.
Lisa.
Or I was getting kicked out to the office for talking too much.
Yeah. Not sure this is a good time to ask this, but would it be possible if I could use the restroom?
Oh.
Right there, buddy.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
you're totally
stuff,
good.
right?
We're
Let's
almost
get-
done anyway. Go
Sorry.
ahead.
Dude, you had to go. You feel better?
I thought
like
Secretary at the racehorse was in there for a minute.
Or Austin Powers after being frozen.
For 30 years. Sorry about that.
No, you're totally fine. You got a press junket today for what season is it of Love on the Spectrum?
4.
4. I feel like it took forever between seasons 3 and 4.
Really?
Yeah, it did.
Are they bringing in new cast members?
Yes,
They are.
we don't know.
They
him.
are. We don't know them.
Like, I want to know what happened to Steve in San Francisco.
Yeah,
How about that? That's great.
I love
Those are called koi.
Never got to meet Steve. That would have been a bucket list.
Steve seemed cool, right?
Yeah.
I feel like Steve and his caregiver would have been a good match.
Right. It was so obvious. That's
And
who
I
we
feel
wanted.
like he was comparing women to her. But that one woman on the park bench, that she was the kibbutz,
hypersexual, the Israel woman.
the kibbutz lady. Yeah.
How about we go home and you make sweet love to me?
I mean,
She,
Steve was like,
went crazy.
okay.
Oh, whoa. If a woman was like that to me, it was like whoa, getting a bit ahead of ourselves. I was like, yeesh.
Where you're like, I need a steak first. What would you say?
Yeah, I mean, asking someone to make love after probably the second or third date is whoa.
See, that's where we're different. That's what I'm looking for.
You're such a gentleman, Connor. I have always loved. One thing I have to say, watching.
I have my standards, of course. I mean, not that I wouldn't be open to it, but that a man's got to have his standards and his priorities.
It's hard to stand by those standards sometimes in this world. People will really wear you down.
Yeah.
But that's why living in Georgia, you go home, you go around, you touch grass, you're around real life,
And personally, I prefer women who are patient and understanding.
Yeah.
One thing I was going to say, watching him on the show, watching him ask consent to even touch a girl, like, hey, when he wanted to help Georgie with croquet, you were like, is it okay if I do this? Or I was so proud of him. I was like, he's just such a respectful. I was a single mom for a little while. So I was like, I have 3 sons.
Yeah,
and I wasn't going to raise assholes.
I don't want to date any woman who has boundary problems.
Yeah, you're smart. It's just going to cause trouble.
Yeah.
Down the line. I'm thinking of different sayings I've heard, but they're all dirty, so I'm going to skip them. Yeah. The the so the gal, oh my gosh, she lives in L.A.
Danny,
Danny.
Abby.
The guy she dated, Adon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was a wrestler. He wrestled at Santa Ana High School.
Really?
I know his coach.
Connor and Adon get along like a house
His
on
dad,
fire.
oh really? His dad's a congressman.
Is
A
he
senator.
A senator.
A senator. I knew he's in politics. I don't
think he's a senator because we only have 2.
Is it Congress? I think he goes to Washington, Connor.
Oh,
Yeah,
think he
I
actually
remember
goes.
I was at Coach Scott Glab, the Santa Ana wrestling coach, was getting into the Wrestling Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
And that guy was there. I'm pretty sure he's a representative. He was there. Korea, I believe the last name is. Korea. And I just remember
Cordia?
watching the show when he FaceTimed his dad. I looked at my wife. I said, oh my God, I know him. And that means I know him. And I know his wrestling coach because Adon was bullied. So he went to wrestling to get away from the bullies because the wrestling team will stick by you.
I love Adon, and you and Adon, you guys just get talking like crazy about movies. And
I love his character, Scales. Shay.
Yeah.
I love all of his
did good
characters.
impressions.
Well, yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
I was going to be a smart ass, but I holstered it.
Oh,
Yeah.
You can bring it. I can.
Would you ever want to do like a Saturday Night Live type show? Be in sketches?
Oh yeah, maybe.
Do you ever watch that show?
Saturday Night Live?
Yeah.
Not really, but I have seen a few late night shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite recent Saturday Night Live skit was the Beavis and Butthead one.
Oh my God.
That took me, and the girl broke the fourth wall. She like,
I was on the show for 2 years back with Chris Farley and Adam Sandler and there's
Chris Farley. He was awesome.
He was the most beautiful man I ever met, Connor.
Yeah.
I loved him in the Patrick Swayze one.
He was a wrecking ball of joy. He was a big, beautiful sun that came into the room. But you learn that there's people that kind of break character as a crutch. And then, like, it's almost like this will help the sketch along if I pretend I'm laughing. But with that Beavis and Butthead sketch, they lost their mind. Ryan Gosling seems to really be a great host. Did you see the last one he just did?
So
when
good.
When you tap the glass, the bride and groom have to kiss. He's like, you have to. Did you see that, Kyle?
Oh yeah.
He's like, now the brother and sister, you have to. And if I tap down here, you have to kiss each other.
I love him.
Oh wow.
But that Beavis and Butthead, and they're like, what? Me? And they'll look.
I mean, I've been told I look like somebody, but that was so. What celebrities would you? Who's on your bucket list, celebrity-wise, to meet?
Let's see, Keanu Reeves, Tom Hanks, Tim Allen, and let's see. There's also Sean Astin, Ki Kwan.
Oh, Lord of the Rings, Sean Astin.
And Josh Brolin and Corey Feldman. Basically, the guys from the Goonies.
Oh, he's an 80s guy.
Yeah, Josh Brolin's a good guy.
Yeah.
He lives up in Santa Barbara. He's on the ranch.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
People might remember him nowadays as Thanos from the Avengers or Cable from Deadpool.
Yeah.
Or Gurney Halleck from Dune.
I think Dune's probably the big one.
Yeah.
I did a movie with Keanu Reeves called Street Kings where we played corrupt cops.
Oh.
And we had the longest, this is leading into how great Keanu Reeves is. We had a fight scene that took the stuntmen 2 days to rehearse.
Whoa.
2 days, and they're showing us. We had to fight in the front lawn. Then we get to the house. Then we go up the stairs, through a bedroom, out a window, onto a garage, out the window, onto the garage. And the stuntmen show us this for about an hour. And then when they're done showing it to us, Keanu Reeves looks at me and goes, shall we dance?
Well, if
one take.
Oh my gosh.
Well, no disrespect to stuntmen. They do great work, or some of it dangerous, but if I ever got into acting, I'd call me crazy, but I'd actually want to learn to do all my own stunts.
It's fun. It's
Did
fun
you
to
do them?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't.
Well, I did that one.
I mean, I wouldn't do anything Tom Cruise might have done.
Yeah, you don't want to be hanging out of airplanes.
No, I would not want to be hanging on an airplane with no parachute and potentially fall to my death. No.
That's a non-starter. That's in your contract.
Yeah.
No hanging out of airplanes.
No hanging out of airplanes.
Yeah, we'd have to pay him anything, but he won't hang out of an airplane. What's with this guy?
I mean, I've never even gone skydiving before.
Would you?
Well, maybe I'd probably be in a simulator first, like before I do the actual real
I've done that. Those eye flies.
Yeah.
You feel like you can't breathe.
I can't jump out of it.
My husband and I did the indoor skydiving.
Is that fun?
It is, but you feel
It's
like you
work,
can't
right?
breathe in there.
Oh, yeah.
It's the air. And I'm like, if this is what it's like, I'm out.
Connor, have you ever been to an escape room?
Oh, I have.
We love escape rooms.
Yeah.
Do you have a particular one that was your favorite?
Well, I was in this study where I had to solve a riddle to escape.
I bet you're good at it.
Yeah. I like puzzles.
Who did you go with?
My dad and my siblings.
Who was the weak link?
I honestly couldn't tell.
Well,
Come on, who was the weak link? I'm think about that. Who was?
I don't know. Who doesn't do well under pressure or?
No, who was the weak link in the room? Like who contributed the least?
I don't know.
It's got to be
It was
Jack
a
or
long
Ben.
time ago. It was probably. I don't know.
Who do you think it was?
Jack.
It was probably maybe Jack. Maybe
I'm thinking Jack.
Maybe
Jack can throw a
Ben.
football and a baseball. But I mean, even this is terrible. But when he was in school, I'm like, oh my God, put the homework down, go throw a ball. Like it wasn't his thing. He was super booky and his.
Yeah, I bet you
sister-
liked homework.
Yeah, actually not really.
No? Get to complete a task, check it off your list.
Yeah, it was like a chore I had to do. It was so hard. I could barely remember what I had learned that day.
But you hold so much in your head. It's crazy to me.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite monarch? Speaking of the British, do you have a favorite?
Richard I.
Good answer.
Who is that?
The Lionheart. He was King of England during the Crusades.
You act like I should just wake up and know that. I don't know. I know
Mom,
Queen
didn't you-
Elizabeth.
Mom, didn't you ever read or see any Robin Hood movies?
I've seen Robin Hood with Kevin Costner.
He was King of England during Robin Hood's time.
Oh.
Left his greedy, slimy little brother, Prince John, in charge of England.
Don't get me started on Prince John.
I don't know anybody.
I think King George during the Revolutionary War, was that King George I?
King George III.
Third. He's got one of my favorite quotes. Like, America, we've always been counterpunchers. Like, you invade Pearl Harbor, we go to war. And now we're not, obviously. But someone was taking his portrait and they asked him, he said, let me start over. A portrait guy was painting King George III's portrait after the Revolutionary War. And King George said, what will George Washington do now? And the portrait taker said, I think he's going to go back to Virginia and just be a farmer. And King George says, that would make him the most powerful man in the world. To not have to conquer and expand and to be able to win a war and simply go and farm and relax. He couldn't conceive of that kind of happiness.
Guess he never figured George Washington would later go on to become our country's first president.
Yeah, his big thing was you can't call me a king, and yeah, he was a very reluctant president.
Our founding fathers believed that the government of the United States was too great for any one man, not even a king. So they gave it to the people, and he decided they would choose who would run the country.
By the people, for the people.
Yes.
Because absolute power corrupts. Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes. I hope you had a good time today. I sure did.
We had a blast.
Yes.
Thanks for having us.
Coffee okay?
Coffee was,
It was,
great.
thank you.
Company.
Where do you go next? Do you know?
We go back to Netflix and the press junket.
Yeah,
We're
Where's
off.
Netflix? Where's that office?
Right near where we are.
Right
Yeah,
across
in
the
Hollywood,
street from our
in
hotel.
Hollywood.
Yep. I always love coming to Hollywood.
You would have been great. You probably would have been a good silent movie star too.
Oh,
Because you just act with your eyes real big. Not you, I'm saying the silent movie stars. There was a big problem.
Oh, yeah, like
when-
Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah, you'd be great.
He loves the Three Stooges and all
Yeah.
that.
I do too.
Oh
I always
my-
figured Tanner and I, hey, if we ever had something like that, we could be like Laurel and Hardy or Abbott and Costello.
I've been on record saying I think Stan Laurel is maybe one of the greatest underrated actors of all time.
Wow. Is he the skinny one?
Yeah.
He's the
Always just.
Oh yeah, and Ollie Hardy is the big
Big fat guy.
yeah.
You could say it. It's okay.
The big fat guy. Yeah.
You know, it was a big problem, Connor, when sound got introduced to movies. The silent movie people they had a really hard time transitioning because some of them were like, okay, I'm the biggest star. They had like real goofy voices.
Yeah.
And they were like, it's all in the eyes. You don't, they thought, I love the Three Stooges.
Yeah, I love the Three.
Is that when they go like this?
Yeah. No.
Now we're cooking. All we had to do was talk about the Three Stooges.
Oh,
This
he
is
loves
great.
them.
Yep.
And do you like, do you ever watch the Marx Brothers? They're pretty funny too.
Can't say that I have.
Oh gosh, I don't get him. You watch some weird stuff.
Yeah.
Like old British stuff and Scottish sitcoms.
Monty Python and
Still Game and what's that? The one you keep watching now?
Red
is
Dwarf.
So creepy.
Red Dwarf.
It's really weird.
I'm going to write that under Lactrodictus.
Yeah, Red Dwarf and then Still Game. Actually, you got me into that one.
Yeah.
Mexican red-kneed tarantula.
Oh gosh, how did we talk?
They only bite unless provoked.
Yeah.
Don't make one mad.
Right.
I'm assuming they're located in Mexico.
Yeah.
I guess that's why they really check baggage and stuff at
Maybe
customs. Because if you bring a red-kneed tarantula to like France,
you got to be
now
careful.
all of a sudden they got a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Buddy, thank you for coming.
Thank you.
I wish you nothing but the best success. I'm so happy. I'm telling you, when you guys got out of the car, I was like starstruck. I'm pushing a stroller with dogs, and I'm like, oh my God, they're here. But I was probably really hoping you'd see me with the dogs.
I didn't see you.
Oh, I know.
I was like looking at the red doors going, I think it's the left door. And
Yeah,
all
we
of a
got
sudden
two
I
red
opened.
doors. Yeah, it's the left one. So what's next on the agenda? Netflix to do
Netflix, press junket, and then we've got dinner with the cast, and then the Lakers. And then,
Are you going to meet the new cast members
yeah,
today?
tonight.
Yeah.
Tonight, but we can't. We don't know. We don't know who
you
they
get
are.
to brag to them. I'm going to go sit at a Lakers game.
Tonight.
Guest of Genie Bus.
We're so excited.
A week. I wish I was going, but
And then tomorrow he's got a photo shoot with the New York Times.
Oh yeah.
photo shoots. How do you deal with photo shoots? Are you okay with them?
Yeah, I'm good with them. Yeah.
Oh, and we got props. We sent them.
I always feel a little silly doing a photo shoot.
He's got some. We mailed some stuff from Georgia, so it's going to be pretty badass.
What kind of props?
Oh, like a knight's helmet, a sword from my collection, and my complete works of Shakespeare book.
Do you have a favorite Shakespeare book?
Well, a favorite Shakespeare play, you mean?
Oh, sorry, yes.
Macbeth.
Yeah, it was in my head.
His most bloody play.
Why?
You just said because it's the most bloody.
Why not Romeo and Juliet?
We're
What about
boys.
love.
Let the boys enjoy the carnage.
Yeah, Mom. You might think that's what everybody thinks. Romeo and Juliet is perfect star-crossed romance at its finest. But when you actually read it, you actually come to know a few things. Juliet's 13. Romeo's a dick. And the whole tragic ending could have been avoided if their families just sat down and talked with each other. But no, they put pride before duty.
Romeo's a dick. I've always been attracted to assholes.
The Capulets and the Montagues.
Yes.
Romeo's mean.
He's
banging a 13-year-old.
And
he's on Epstein's list.
And when he got in trouble with the law, he fled.
Okay. I guess I should read books then, maybe.
Yeah, maybe you should.
This is the show right here. You two in a long car ride together.
Always.
Does she get on your nerves?
Almost constantly.
I hope you know how lucky you are to have a mom this great.
Yeah, I am.
All right, good.
At the end of the day, right?
At the end of the
We're
day,
good?
yeah.
What about at the beginning of the day? What time do you wake up in the morning usually when you're at home?
Usually around 7 or 8.
That's good. And what time are you a night owl? Do you stay up
no,
late?
no.
Me neither.
Oh, if I don't get my 8 hours of sleep, I turn nasty.
How many hours did you get last night?
Yeah. Well, went to bed around 10, so.
Oh, yeah, you're good, right?
Yeah, he's good. Yeah. But he's like 8:45, 9 o'clock. He's in his room.
Yeah.
At night. He's like an old man. He's got his
The older
routine.
I get, Connor, the more my day shifts to day.
Yeah.
Being a young stand-up comedian, I go out, I leave my house at 10 p.m., and then you go to the clubs afterwards, the discos. Now, if there's like a 6 p.m. show, I'm so happy. I'm like, it's all about when can I get home.
Get home to the peeps, your people.
Yes.
The best.
Buddy, I'm
Yeah.
grateful for you in my life. Thank you for being on the show and being brave to accept to be on the show and being exactly who you are.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Jay Mohr's my uncle.
How many discounts does USAA Auto Insurance offer? Too many to say here. Multi-vehicle discount, safe driver discount, new vehicle discount, storage discount, legacy.
How many
discount.
discounts will you stack up? Tap the banner or visit usaa.com/auto discounts. Restrictions apply.
LifeLock, how can I help?
The IRS said I filed my return,
But I haven't.
1 in 4 tax-paying Americans has paid the price of identity fraud.
What do I do?
My refund, though.
I'm freaking out. Don't worry, I can fix this.
LifeLock fixes identity theft guaranteed and gets your money back with up to $3 million in coverage.
I'm so relieved.
No problem. I'll be with you every step of the way.
1 in 4 was a fraud-paying American. Not anymore. Save up to 40% your first year. Visit LifeLock.com/podcast. Terms apply.